and welcome inside the State Champs studio for another production of State Champs at the State Finals. My name is Maria Adamo, and these are the highlights of the 2025 MHSAA Lower Peninsula Boys Golf State Finals. I would just have to begin by thanking our presenting sponsor, Lawrence Technological University. Be curious, make magic, visit ltu.edu. Let's head to the course for all the action.
I'm Chris Gorski, taking you to Cat Key Golf Course on the campus of Ferris State University for the Division IV Boys Golf State Championship. We start with Saginaw Nouvelle senior Alex McCarthy chipping off the green. He drains it. McCarthy led Nouvelle shooting a 160, and the Panthers finished 6th as a team. Moving on, we take a look at Glen Lake's Michael Hudeman. The senior finished 2nd as an individual in 2024, but Hudeman would not be denied this year. He shot a 2 under 70 on Friday before following that up with a 4 under 68 on Saturday. The Lakers finished in 5th place as a team, but Hudeman took 1st place individually by 4 strokes.
Luckily enough for me, I've been fortunate enough to make it through to 4 state championships, so it's awesome experience. It's always fun coming down here, staying in a hotel with the team, just building that team chemistry.
Next up, we check in on Northern Michigan Christian. Blair DeZoo led the way for the Comets. The sophomore shot a 156 for a 7th place finish, and Northern Michigan Christian finished 4th. Kalamazoo Hackett is no stranger to success in the state finals, and the Irish had a good showing here. Justin Tyler shot a 2-day total of 164, and Hackett was led by senior Andrew O'Grin, who shot a 155 for a 5th place finish, and the Irish take home 3rd place. Granville Calvin Christian finished in 2nd place in 2024. Senior Caleb Tusing drains the long par putt on his way to a 162. Next up, we see senior Mason Schroeder, who shot a 158, good for a top 10 finish, and junior Will Orm set the pace for the Squires, shooting a 157, landing him in 9th place, and Calvin Christian takes home 2nd place as a team.
You know, all the work we put in and it translates to the course, it's great. It's great to see that success. Yeah, our coach back there, he puts us through a lot, but it's all for good measure.
That brings us to the 2-time defending champs, Everest Collegiate. Senior Mark Cross recently underwent chemotherapy to treat a sarcoma. He took on the course and shot a 181 for the Mountaineers. Mark's twin brother Isaac also had a great weekend, shooting a 170. Parker Stallcup was one of only 3 individuals to shoot under par in the tournament, finishing with a 143 and taking home 3rd place. Last year's medalist Will Pennanen was also one of the participants to shoot under par, finishing with a 142, good for 2nd place. But the Mountaineers once again finish on top as a team, taking home the state championship by 19 strokes.
Yeah, this is amazing. I mean, we got to come here all 4 years, which I'm blessed for that, but I think this year is a lot more special. Senior year, we got all my buddies are here, so I think it's a lot better every year.
We've been putting in work all year. I mean, we started January, working all winter throughout the spring, so it's very satisfying, and it just goes to show that hard work pays off.
We head to the Meadows Golf Course on the campus of Grand Valley State University for the Division III Boys Golf State Finals. We start with Shepherd's Chris Crockett. The Blue Jay senior made the state tournament as a sophomore, but missed the 2024 event. Crockett came out on Friday and shot a 1 under 70 to take a 3-stroke lead into Saturday, and he was able to hold off the field and maintain his 3-stroke advantage to take home 1st place.
Definitely nervous. I got about 3 hours of sleep last night. My stomach was tossing and turning, so I was nervous, but it feels good. It feels good. Definitely wanted to end with a bang, so we managed to do that.
Moving on to the team competition, we check in on Kalamazoo Christian. Senior Ian Tewin led the Comets with a 159, and Kalamazoo Christian finished in 5th place. Essexville Garber Jr. Jonah Williams had a top 10 finish and helped lead the Dukes to take home 4th place. Next up is North Point Christian. Freshman Cameron McDonald had a good weekend shooting a 162. Mustangs sophomore McClayton Shadow continued to show off the Mustangs youth, shooting a 157. And senior Davis Formsma also shot a 157 as North Point Christian finished in third place. Traverse City St. Francis won the event last year, and the Gladiators were looking for more. Senior Josh Slocum finished his high school career with a 163. We take a look at sophomore Casey Jackson sinking the putt on his way to finishing with a 160. And Gladiator senior David Ansley set the pace for St. Francis. He shot a 153 to finish in 6th place, and the Gladiators finish in 2nd and take home the state finalist trophy. That brings us to Jackson Lumen Christi, who finished in 2nd place last year. Titans sophomore Gabe Cooper added a big boost to the Lumen Christi effort, shooting a 159. Senior Charlie Sanders shot a 155 over the 2 days to take home a top 10 finish. And Brandon Kulka made a huge leap from last year. The Titans sophomore shot a 153, finishing tied for 3rd place. And Jackson Lumen Christi takes home 1st place, and the Titans get their first state championship since 2017.
We knew yesterday we were in the lead, but I try my best not to look at the scoreboard throughout the round. But Brandon here, he's a stud for us. Young and upcoming, but many years ahead of him.
These 5 individuals have spent all season long looking forward to this point. As I told them from the beginning, every match, every tournament we played during the season was practice. Like I said, very proud of this group of boys. They paid attention, they listened, they never gave up.
I'm Mike Erlitis for State Champs. Bedford Valley in Battle Creek, the site for the Division II Golf State Finals. We start with the individual champion of the weekend, Brian Tillman of Chelsea, here with a great approach shot on 2, followed up with a nice 10-foot putt here. Tillman capped off the weekend with a 139, finishing 4 under par, as he takes top honors as your individual state champion. On to the team finals. Here's Brennan Tato from Orchard Lake St. Mary's, just missing a 20-footer as he taps it in for par. More from OLSM. Blaze Kroll drains the putt on the 6th, helping the Eaglets to a 5th place team finish. On to South Christian, and they had their short game working. On the 9th, Brody Schiltz puts this one within a few feet of the pin. His teammate and fellow Brody Monsma, with a beauty here, just inches from the cup. The putting also working for the Sailors. A pair of putts for Harris Hochwater here on 13. Following it up with much of the same on the next hole. Hochwater would finish in the top 10 individually, helping South Christian to a 4th place finish overall. We stay on 14 as Jack Klimek of Forest Hills Eastern chips a beaut here. Klimek would also finish in the top 10 individual standings as Forest Hills Eastern takes the 3rd spot. We now turn our attention to Andrew Chang of Cranbrook Kingswood. Here's Chang on the 6th, just a bit in the rough, but still gets it on the dance floor to save par. He would follow it up with a putt here for birdie, as Chang finished the day 2 under and 3rd overall individually, helping Cranbrook Kingswood to the runner-up spot in the team standings. We now focus on Cooper Reitzma of Grand Rapids Christian. Just an incredible effort for birdie here on the 25-foot putt. It falls just inches shy as he taps it in for par. More from Grand Rapids Christian. Here's the senior captain, John Cassidy, making some clutch putts. Here with the birdie on 14 and finishing it off here on 18. As Grand Rapids Christian avenges their heartbreaking 1-stroke loss from last year as they clinch their 2nd title in 3 years, becoming your 2025 D2 state champions.
the chance for them to come back and redeem what they didn't achieve last year, which was so heartbreaking, and credit to St. Mary's for their great season last year. But for the chance to do that, and those three guys especially, to be a big part of that for our team and a big part of redeeming that. I know it meant a lot to them. It certainly means a lot to me.
We're so happy to continue the legacy and keep things going, especially after heartbreak last year. We're bringing it back from 2023, and we had a great run this year, and we're really happy about it, so it's awesome.
I'm Greg Molson at Michigan State's Forest Acres West for the Boys Golf Division I State Finals. Day 2 began with Detroit Catholic Central up by 11 in the team race. The Shamrocks' Dylan Chi was tied for the lead in the individual race with Lake Orion's Connor Fox, both at 4 under par. Chi would end the tournament in a tie for 10th place at +2. While Fox finished in 5th place, shooting a 74 to finish at 2 under par. Moving up the leaderboard, Grant Ofield of Forest Hills Northern hits the birdie putt on the 7th on his way to an even par round to finish in 4th overall at -3. Warren De La Salle's Julian Sinishtai was one shot better. He was 1 under for the day to finish at -4 overall, good for a 3rd place finish. The medalist race would come down to 2 golfers, Detroit Catholic Central's Jack Whitmore and Ian Massey of Okemos. Whitmore finishes strong. Check out this birdie putt on the 18th to finish at 2 under for the day, -5 overall. Earlier on the same hole from just off the green, Massey saves par with a nice chip shot. He then went to the first and took the lead thanks to this great approach shot. Massey would hit the putt and then add one more birdie on the 3rd, his final hole of the day, to finish with back-to-back 69s for a 6 under par total. The senior heading to Grand Valley State wins Division I medalist honors.
Great. I haven't won a big tournament in a long time, so it was in the works for a while. Felt really good, especially being at a course I know really well and practiced a lot before and worked out.
In the team race, Adam Forcier led the way for Brighton as the Bulldogs finished in 3rd place overall. Nick Smith finished in 6th individually at 1 under par, helping Rochester Adams move up 1 spot from last year, placing 2nd overall. And for the 2nd straight year and for the 6th time in the past 10 years, Detroit Catholic Central is the Division I state champion, the Shamrocks winning by 7 shots with a team total of 587.
It means a lot, like 2 in a row, that's all I was trying to do. I wasn't really focusing on individual, just a team, and that's huge.
There's no such thing as old hat. Winning is just great, and it's culture again. We hope to win, we plan to win, and we work to win. We know this is not going to be given. We know how many great teams are out there, so we're going to do everything we can to give us the best shot of doing so.
And you did it.
Yes, sir. We're very proud of it. I'm very proud of the kids. We've got the best players in the world. They're awesome.
Well done, boys. Let's celebrate our Upper Peninsula Golf State champions. Congratulations to Marquette, the Division I boys team champions, while Escanaba won the girls team title. In Division II, shout out to the boys from Hancock for winning the title and to Newberry High School for winning the D2 girls title. Finally, in Division III, we had Powers North Central winning it for the boys, while Ontonagon took home the girls state title. Congratulations to all of our state champions. I'm Maria Adamo. Thanks for watching this edition of State Champs at the State Finals.
State Champs at the State Finals is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Recruit yourself and support your own dreams with an athletic scholarship from Lawrence Technological University. Visit lturecruityourself.com. State Champs at the State Finals is also brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of the MHSAA.